good morning, good afternoon, and good evening as the Microtransaction presents the Microtransaction Extra episode. So I'm your host, Liquid, alongside the man that puts the action in microtransaction, Chris. Chris, how are you?
Well, the thing is, I started with some fuckboy energy, so I could start thinking like, man, I just listened to Drake's new album.
Oh,
No, I just, look, I told you that I didn't have any topics. Now I listened to the album,
okay. Plethora of topics now.
and Drake makes music for fuckboys,
Yeah, oh, 100%. Absolutely.
and I think that's why I don't vibe with it, because I'm like,
Okay.
he makes music for guys who trim their eyebrows.
Sure, 100%.
There's nothing wrong with it, but like the guys are like, everything in their body is for the pursuit of whip. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
they
that's
just be
the
like,
like.
that's why I was joking around with this energy, and I was like, oh, wait a minute,
It's
you do
funny.
that. You gave me a cool intro.
It's funny you say that. By the way, let's just let people know these are not trimmed eyebrows. I do not trim my eyebrows. These are
Grim.
natural.
Yeah, they're
Actually,
plucked,
let me
bro.
let
He
me
gets
here.
Ani, and Ani's in there just plucking away, bro.
Okay, let me. One thing is, I do cut because no one likes the unibrow. I do, I do run through that. That's about it. That's as far as I go. I don't do it. Or actually, also what I started doing, and now I'm a little older. I grow hairs in places I didn't have before. Not only that, hairs tend to get longer. Like my eyebrows, sometimes every once in a while there might be one hair that's just sticking out like an antenna. And I gotta just snip it off. So yeah, I guess if you want to say I do it, then by all means, say it. Go ahead. I don't shape them out though. This is all natural liquid shape.
So, guys, he's lying to you right now, okay? And you gave us your hard-earned dollar for the truth. Let me tell you the truth. This man has Ani out here
That's not true.
just waxing the dang thing. I
No,
seen
no
it. She does
way,
the wax and then she holds it. I seen it. I seen it with my own two
dude.
eyes.
I wouldn't trust. I wouldn't even trust myself waxing my eyebrows. Like nobody's touching these eyebrows with
Have
wax.
you ever waxed anything, Liquid?
No, absolutely not. I'm terrified. I've seen Friends. The only thing that wax is good for is for eating. They were eating it on Friends.
That pisses me off. That you have a de facto wax thing and you don't instantly go to 40-year-old virgin. What the hell is your problem?
I think it's because I just saw the Friends episode recently, and that's why.
Jeez.
But that's a funny. Oh, we're probably 4-year-olds. One of, if not the funniest scene in 4-year-old version.
Oh yeah,
Like
for sure.
I remember I took Dylan to see that movie as a child. Like I had,
Bag of sand.
I had free tickets, and
Decided to take a child.
I decided to take I'm like, because Dylan wanted to go, so I was like, hey, come with me. We're gonna watch this movie, and it was me, the girl I was dating at the time, and Dylan, and it was he fell asleep. You know what I'm saying? But the funny
It was
thing,
like 3 hours long.
yeah, he fell asleep. The funny thing is, like, oh, by the way, Dylan, he's, he makes a TikToks or whatnot, or at least he used to, right? But he was laying down, right? And I remember I took off my shirt and I let him use my shirt as a pillow because I didn't want his face being on the seat that everybody puts their ass on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's sweet.
So I gave him my shirt to at least lay on that, and then my man shifted a little bit as he was dead sleep, just knocked out, and he's there sleeping, and he turns around and he just farts, and the guy in front of him looks back and he tells his girlfriend, I'm laughing. The girl I was with is laughing. The couple in front of us is hysterically laughing. Dude, we're all laughing. Nothing funny happened in the movie yet. And like we're just cracking up because we all know what happened. So
A good old fart could just be like, ah.
oh my god, it was so funny, dude. But yeah. Oh man. It's so yeah, that happened. But yeah, that's my story.
Oh man, I'm trying to think if I have any wonky. No, because you see, when I go to the movies, usually it's like an experience, and I'm super down for
Yeah.
it. And the only time I ever have a movie story is when I had intercourse as a child in a movie theater. It happened to the Wild Thornberrys. I paid a ticket for
The Wild Thornberry.
never watched it. Don't
Dude.
even know what's happening because we're just like we're like, no one's watching right now, and it was the Wild Thornberry movies because it's been out for months at this time.
Okay.
Nobody was in the theater.
The funny thing is that you said when I had intercourse as a child. It sounds so
Well, it's
bad.
underage.
No, I get that.
Right?
I'm just saying it sounds terrifying.
Because it's true.
Okay. Yeah, I guess
It was terrifying.
yeah.
I was doing a lot of things at the time I had no business doing, that being one of them.
Sure,
But
sure.
like,
Wow.
you know, testosterone is just flowing through your body as the vibrations of the course are
Did
flowing through.
did
You
you
know what I'm saying?
eventually did you end up watching Wild Thornberrys? Like
No.
all of it? Yeah, I've never seen the movie neither. Technically, I've never even seen the Rugrats movie. Like not to its fullest. I don't know if anybody has like those Rugrats in Paris, and then there's the other one where they get lost. Maybe that might still be Paris. I don't know, but yeah.
I vaguely remember. I just kind of always remember the Chucky scene.
Okay.
Like it's like oh my god, it's like super heart wrenching, and it's like you dance with your mom and he has nobody to dance with. I think his dad dances with him, and it's like
Oh,
this super heart wrenching moment, and
yeah, because his mom died. That's the whole thing. Like
yeah,
his mom is
oh my
dead.
god.
That
You don't think
sucks.
about it as a child, and then later on that he finds a picture of the mom, and then he like hands it to his dad, and his dad's just there, and all the people like stop for a second because it's like,
Yeah, like what do you
and I
do?
was like, I don't want to feel this hard.
Wow.
Oh, oh, bro, and it still fucks with me now. Now you like, I remember because I was watching one time on TikTok right before I went to bed, and I was just like, I'm not gonna cry right
Oh,
now.
I'd love some Rugrats TikTok, man. But yeah,
Okay, bro,
bro, that's classic Chucky Studebaker. You know what I'm saying? Just tugging on the old heartstrings.
I forgot his last name was Studebaker, bro.
I think that's what it was.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Oh, honestly, it sounds right.
I'm
It's
almost
wrong.
like we know Tommy's
Someone's
last name. What's Phil and Lil's last name? Oh, comment. You gotta let us know in the comments. I'm not looking it up.
By the way, mom, like she gave like now you look at her like was she a lesbian?
Who's? Oh, you talking about the Phil and Lil's?
No, yeah.
She was out there, so she was married to the guy. See, I see it as like she could be, but I just see it as she's more dominant, and the husband was very submissive. Is how I took it.
Yeah.
Even now, I kind of see it that way too. But if you told me she was, I wouldn't be like, oh, okay. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's just put it that way.
Because I saw a TikTok about it, and they were saying that about her, and I was like, you see it?
Yeah, I could see it, and like, cause like
Yeah.
I could hear it in the voice. I could see it the way, like, I guess how they depicted her in some way. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I don't know. Maybe, like, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Eh, maybe I don't know. It's interesting. Rugrats. It's got me all in my feelings about Rugrats lately because the battle royale, not battle royale. Now I've got a PlayStation battle royale All Star stuck in my head.
Oh,
The Nickelodeon game, and it's been blowing people's mind
yeah.
and stuff like that. And apparently, it looks like it's gonna be hella fun,
Wow. Any new characters
competitive.
revealed? I know we heard about April O'Neil. We heard about Cat Dog. Anything new? Do you know? I haven't heard anything else.
I think I think I could be wrong. Don't quote me on this, but I think someone got like fired or something, and they just released like a character or two on the way out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh
like something
man.
like that. Like nothing confirmed, but that was like the hot thing on the street.
Wow. Very petty. Very Drake.
Oh my
Oh, by the
god.
way, I know
Yeah.
you were talking about Drake earlier, and I know you said you couldn't really stand the music. Listen to "You Only Live Twice." Just listen to that track. I think you'll like that one at least. That one's not as fuckboy. It's just it's pretty good. I like it. That's probably my favorite song on the album, and it's also with Rick Ross and Lil Wayne on there. But just give it a shot.
I think I know the song you're talking about. I think that was like yeah. Okay. Now that you say it like that, I did hear out. That one was
There-
like one of the better ones.
Yeah.
For
Because
sure.
like even that Too Sexy song, I watched a video to that. It's hilarious. Like you want to talk about fuckboy shit? Like, have you watched the video, the music video to it?
No,
What-
I can't. Bro, I can't.
Dude, you gotta at least try it, man. It's funny. Just the video is funny. Hell, put the audio on silent. I don't care. But watch the video one day. It's just hilarious.
Oh, I just like it's one of those things. I'm like, this is stuff that fuckboys like listen to, and the girls before they go out to the club. And I'm like, I know why
Sure.
Drake makes his music, and I'm like, that's why it has the plays it does. It like is almost double Kanye's things.
Has it?
It's like plays, But the thing is, people are like, yeah, it's at more plays because of these two things. But he's like, Kanye West's album is way better. But like, it's just like it's style over substance. It seems to be the conversation people are having with the two albums.
Okay.
Like, because when you start stacking them up, and you're like, oh man, Drake is caught lacking. But if you don't want to hear about Jesus when you in the club hook up with some girl, some girl's like, nah, I can't. Jesus is here. Like,
See,
I
mean,
can't
hell,
do
I don't
it.
want to hear about Jesus when I'm in my car. I'll be honest with you. That's just me, though.
Hey, I don't know.
I get.
I was.
That's just where I'm at.
Hey, I don't know, but if I was a religious person right now, be praising Jesus so hard.
Oh,
dog.
sure,
I'd just
sure.
be like, yo, dog. Like, I remember because of my friend, she was super religious, or she is super religious, and I'm like, oh, and before I called Justin J Money, the joke would be that I would call Jesus J Money.
Okay.
She's like, don't call Jesus that. I'm like, yo, my relationship with J Money is my relationship with him. Just
Sure.
I'm like, don't condemn my relationship with Jesus Christ. Is how it would
Well,
exactly
I guess
say
some
to her.
people still are concerning that. I guess using the Lord's name in vain and stuff like that.
My boy, he owed me $5.
But no, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I know. I agree with you. Like, I'm not against what you're saying at all. Like, I think I could care less.
Yeah, she tried saving my soul. Have you ever had anyone try to save your soul?
Oh my god, dude! Like, plenty of times. It's not worth saving, but like, it's a lost cause.
Bro, the thing is, when it happened, it's the first time anyone's ever tried to save. My first and only time someone tried to save my soul. And the thing is, like, she wanted, like, Chris, do you want to go to church with me? I'm like, I'll go to church.
Yeah.
I'm like, let's try it, because I haven't been to church as an adult. So I'm like, let's go. And first of all, these people know how to party, bro. It was hype as hell in there.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, bro, this is a party, hey. And the thing is, she came up there, and then she was like talking.
Mm-hmm.
She's on the like the path to become a preacher, like, or whatever
Oh,
herself.
okay.
And yeah, like, she's super about it. And she's like, well, why don't you go up there? And I was like, I can't do that. And then we were having this like conversation in the middle of church. And I'm like, bro, no one better talk to me right now because they about to get hard facts. And it felt so bad because the thing is, she really meant what she said. Like, she was like worried for my eternal soul, and she didn't want me to burn in hell because I'm a good person.
Okay.
Is what she said to me. And I know this because she was crying.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
Yeah, and I just felt so bad. And it was such a sweet moment. And I wish I could have did it for her, but I'm like, that's
Yeah.
just genuine as
Right.
I'm like, that's rude.
When I was a kid, my cousin, she was very into church, right? She's more my mom's cousin. I guess she's more my second cousin. So she's older than me. And she was very into church. And she wanted to get me to go to church. And she's like, hey, yeah, spend the night. We go to church tomorrow. I'm like, nah, I don't want to. I'm not really into the whole church thing. I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've done it a few times before that, but like, I already knew what's gonna happen. I'm like, I'm gonna spend the night. She's gonna wake us up early. Then we gotta go to church the next day. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's my weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to the point where I started thinking that like it's my weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Is that where it started?
That's where it started. Like right in 4th grade. But it starts so early.
Good as time as any.
Yeah, why not, right? So she's just like, come on, we're gonna go to because they always go to Chuck E. Cheese afterwards. They take the kids to Chuck E. Cheese. It's like that's the incentive. You go to church, you go to Chuck E. Cheese right afterwards. So I'm just like, listen, how about when you guys are done with church, you just come pick me up? I feel like
that wasn't gonna fly like that.
And they're like, no, you have to. I'm like, why? Like, that sounds like such a logical way to put things. Like, I don't want to go to church. You guys want to, so leave me here because I don't want to slow you guys down. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Bible studies, like, sir, what does thou mean? But you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, let's just go to, like just pick me up. And they're like, no. I'm just like, all right, fine. And then that's like, you're gonna come or not? And I was like, that's when I was like, I had to make the ultimate decision: Chuck E. Cheese and church or stay home. And I decided to stay home. It was like the first like decision where like it was like they were like shocked, like, oh, Chuck E. Cheese doesn't work against him anymore. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like and I just realized I was like Dr. Manhattan. I just realized I'm better than everyone. That's how it felt. You know what I'm saying?
Am I better than everyone?
Yeah, that's how it felt. And I remember telling my mom, I was like, Mom, they wouldn't pick me up. Like, I was upset. I'm like, Mom, they took Frank, all right, and they wouldn't pick me up to go to Chuck E. Cheese. My mom was like, yes, Anthony, because they want you to go to church. I was like, what? Like, I couldn't put together that you had to go to church to go to Chuck E. Cheese. Like, that's what they were doing. I didn't know that as a kid.
Oh, you didn't get it?
No, I didn't
realize the manipulation was
No,
happening?
I didn't realize. I just said, I was just like, listen, you guys go to church and just pick me up. If you guys are going to Chuck E. Cheese anyways, I'm right around the corner. Just pick me up. You know what I'm saying? They're like, no, Anthony, we can't do that. And I'm just like, God, y'all making it hard on me. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I was like, listen, I'm just not going to go. I won't go. And then I didn't go.
Oh,
Frank went. And then I told my mom about it. I'm like, yeah, Mom, they wouldn't pick. The audacity of these people would not come and pick me up to go to Chuck E. Cheese. And my mom was like, yes, because they want you to go to church. I'm like, wait, they want me to go that bad? I'm like, oh, okay. I see what they're doing there. I'm never going to church again. I never went. I did go a few times after that. I did go a few times.
Okay.
But I didn't like it.
I'm not praising nothing right now.
One of the things though, by the way, Chris, I have I don't think it's a weird question, but I want to ask, what was for dinner today?
Dinner?
Yeah.
Okay, my eating habit is weird throughout the day now.
Okay.
Because sometimes, I was dragging this morning out of work, so I skipped breakfast. I had a breakfast dinner thing.
Oh.
And it was just like I was doing some deliveries, but something dropped off over here, like near my neck of the woods. So I went to like the bodega, and then I just got me some rice, some beans, some plátanos, and some chicken. And the thing is, I eat that, and bro, I can't eat nothing for like 10 hours because just so.
It's filling.
It's Spanish food. Yeah, and they do it Spanish serving. Now, I know what people at home are thinking. Oh, you get like one, maybe 2 spoons.
Yeah.
Now they're like, yo, let's fill. Think about when you're eating at the Chinese restaurant, like not a Chinese, when you're at the mall, and they're trying to cram as much food inside a plastic container as possible.
Right.
What the Spanish people are doing.
Yes.
But with better food.
Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah. It's so funny. Like my personal trainer, when I told him, I was just like, he asked me how much rice did I eat, and I told him. And he's like, dude, you're only supposed to be eating like a cup of rice with your food. And I was just like, okay, well, I'm telling you right now, half my plate is rice. Like, that's what it comes out to. Like, when he told me that, I was like, wait, what? How do you live? Like, what are you living off of?
That's not true. Like, that's like 2 spoons.
But he did understand because his wife's Puerto Rican. So he's like, oh no, trust me.
Your trainer or not?
No, he's a white guy. Like he's white guy from Jersey, and yeah, and he married a Puerto Rican girl from Tampa, and like they have a kid together and stuff like that, and so. But he says it's not even so much as her because I guess she doesn't really. I don't think she cooks that much, but it's whenever I guess he said he goes to her parents' house. When he goes to her parents' house. Like he says, oh, just give me a little bit of rice, and he goes, and the mom, her mom, just keeps like, okay, and he's like, no, that's enough, and then she's like, oh, okay, and she's just pouring it on, and like here's your food, here's your rice, here's your meat, your blah blah blah, whatever it is. Oh, here's another plate of rice just in case you want it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, dude.
Some more carbs. He's like,
yeah.
No, you're too skinny. You need to eat.
Yes. Oh my God. That's how my great grandmother was. Like,
oh my God.
Every time I would visit her in Puerto Rico, and like she would be like, comer. She would go like that with her mouth, like eat, and I would just be like, oh, I'm not that hungry. And then before I knew it, I was sitting down eating chicken, not just any chicken that she fried. And like you're thinking, oh man, what is she fried on? Like she would like throw them in a bag and like shake them, like do like the very like old fashioned way. And I'm just like, it would blow my some of the best like fried chicken I've ever had in my life.
That sounds fire.
Oh my goodness, it was so good.
Yeah, because I used to get it both when I was a lot younger, when I was still a little skinny. They'd be like, "Oh, he needs to eat to get bigger." And then when I got bigger, they were like, "Oh, he's big, so he can eat."
Yeah, it's like it never ends. It's like, oh, now that he's bigger, he can eat even more. And like, he's just like, yeah,
dude. remember one time I was helping someone help move, but they were of the Asian descent, and we ate, and he's like, "Oh, well, thank you for helping me move. Because you helped me move, I'm going to, you eat foods on me, all you can eat buffet." And I had like a lot of food, but I had like 2 plates, and I'm like, "I think I'm good."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Only 2 plates?" He's like, "I thought as big as you are, that you would eat way more."
Yeah.
And I was like,
he's probably like, I'm on my third
This is
plate.
Yeah. Bro, they kept on eating after me. Just disappointed. Just disappointed in
Like,
me.
oh, they're probably like, what a waste of money, this guy.
Yeah, and this is when I was like in doing kung fu and stuff. So like, they were shook, and I was the big guy, and I was like skinny, like I was American skinny, and they were actually skinny.
I got
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I said, that's a chump, but I'm like I'm still doing splits with them at the time.
Right.
But,
Oh, that's hilarious.
look, we're gonna get down to this trailer.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. So just to let the people know at home here. So what we plan on doing is I haven't watched the Matrix 4 trailer, right? I don't know if I'm sure there's a subtitle to it. I don't know it, but all I know is the trailer dropped. I haven't seen it yet. Chris has, but I haven't. Now I'm not, and just to give little people insight, I'm not the biggest Matrix fan. I watched the first one. I love it. I think it's a great movie. It's funny because me and Ani had a conversation about it and like what the movie because I just see it as I saw the movie and I'm just like, oh, okay, so our world is like a digital world. It doesn't exist. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all fabricated, right? And then like when he wakes up in this little pod naked and like that's quote unquote the real world. Like that's really like what it is. So like and then but Ani was telling me, she goes, yeah, it's about enlightenment. And I was like, wait, what? Like I had no idea. And then when she broke it down, I'm like, oh, it makes so much sense now. Because yeah, that's him sort of being reborn. I guess she said something. I guess the director said, yeah, that's him being reborn and whatnot, and which makes sense that when he comes to this quote unquote fake world that we live in, he has like total control. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, it makes sense. Okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited for this trailer. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what it's all about. Especially after John Wick, I've grown very fond of Keanu Reeves. I've always been fond of Keanu Reeves ever since Speed. Let's just put it that way.
I was gonna say, I was like, okay, better be Speed. He says,
yeah, Speed just blew me away. You know what I'm saying? Now it wasn't gonna be.
Point Break?
What's that?
What about Point Break?
Point Break too, but dude, Speed is like, man, it goes Speed, and then I had a little crush on Sandra Bullock, still do, and it's just. Even now, as old as she is, she's still just stone cold fox.
Couldn't agree more.
She might be on the thumbnail.
Code name in Metal Gear.
Oh yeah, but yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and play the trailer. I'm gonna put it for you guys in as well. So everyone's gonna see it today. You're gonna see me. You're gonna see the trailer. You're gonna see Chris. We're gonna see it all. So let's go ahead and share some screens here. And I'm gonna put a screenshot so that way nobody can. Everything that I'm doing here, you're not gonna see it. You're probably gonna see some picture of me and Chris doing something strange.
I saw the photo that you posted on
the barbecue.
Well, you hardly ever get to use that shot.
That's what I'm saying. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use it, dude. All right. So Chris, you see where I'm at right now.
Comfortable with each other.
It's
loading. All right, yeah.
Okay, so we're in right now. So which one should I choose? Does it matter or?
Official trailer, just the first one.
The first one, the IGN is official trailer.
Yeah,
IGN. All right.
Yeah.
Here, let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna pause it and then play it because I think sometimes it doesn't capture it, but just in case. Okay.
Yeah, I was supposed to make sure that something showed up.
This is not supposed
when
to
we
come.
did this extra episode.
It's all right. We're here. I already did
You
it.
seem particularly triggered right now. Can you tell me what happened?
Oh, a little NPH.
Dreams that weren't just dreams.
Am I crazy? We don't use that word in here.
Okay. Oh yeah, remember? I love the song already. Didn't make a little duck on his. What are you doing? Oh, is that Trinity? Wait, so
Have we met?
okay. I'll wait till the end of the trailer. I guess I never paid attention to the lyrics of this song.
Yeah. Bro, it's good.
That's one makes sense. Alice in Wonderland, why not, right? Oh. Fake Morpheus, right? Or is that when he's young? Or something? Oh, I got so many
I
questions.
want the truth, Neo.
Oh, Alice the
You
rabbit?
have to follow me.
Dude.
The only thing that matters to you is still here.
Okay.
I know it's why you're still fighting and why you will never give up. You don't know me. No?
Yeah, my man, he knows Kung Fu. I mean, he said it before. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. This Christmas, okay? Okay, so that now this is the real world, essentially, right? This is our fake world. This is... Okay. Oh, hell yeah. Of course. Obviously.
After all these years, to be going back to where it all started. Back to the Matrix.
Wait, that guy, like, knows? Like, what? I'm so confused. Wait, is there more after this? Is it... They gotta wait... Okay, looks like this is it. So, The Matrix Resurrection. That's the name of the... Okay. December 22nd.
I was out on my birthday.
Oh, December 22nd. Wow. Hype, dude. Wow. Really cool. I liked what I saw. Now, I got questions. All right, I got questions here. Let me go back to... I'm gonna eliminate this here. As a matter of fact, no, I'll leave it on. I'll leave the way it is because I know I'm gonna... When I edit it,
You want...
it's gonna be better
Well,
for
I
me
was
to
gonna-
keep it this way.
Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, if you want, you could just have it muted and play in the background, but
Yeah. Well,
what you're doing editing wise.
yeah. Like so far editing, I just like. In other words, what I did was I just put a side by side right now. I know what I'm doing in the future. I put a side by side, and I'm gonna keep it that way.
Future, hey, future Liquid, you're a handsome boy.
Oh man, he's gonna thank you for that one. I'm gonna try to throw a thumbs up in there. We'll see. Anyways, but yeah, man, that was cool. So I guess I'm a little confused. Does he not know? Like, is that the thing? Like, I'm assuming Resurrection is referring to like it's new again, right? It's got to be like new to him again.
Now, Liquid, this is where we have a problem, and this is the problem I knew we were gonna have.
Okay.
You want spoilers.
Okay, so man, so in other words, this is like you got to watch part 2 and part 3 to understand, right? Okay.
There's things that are happening. Technically, being Neo himself is a big question. This thing is a bunch of question marks.
Yeah, because okay, now I if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I think I heard this somewhere. I can't confirm for myself, but I believe I was told he died in the movie.
Want me to confirm or deny it?
I kind of don't because now I kind of want to run through the movies. Like I kind of want to like watch the second one and third one now because I want to get ready for this movie.
I'm gonna definitely go through the trilogy. Who knows? Maybe we might have to have a little in review. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. No,
I
absolutely.
would love to see what you think about the second and third movie. But
wow, that was cool, man.
because the way the Matrix is now, even the thing is, I can tell you with the young guy who looks like Morpheus,
Right.
no one knows why that's that way.
Okay.
All we know is that the original actor was not asked to come back on the project.
Lawrence
He was the only one
Fishburne.
of the original, Lawrence Fishburne. And people are like, "Oh, why?" Well, now we see a young-looking Morpheus. You see the White Rabbit. The last time we saw the White Rabbit in the first movie was when Neo was trying to figure out what the Matrix was.
Right.
So now it's this one Asian girl who's kicking so much ass,
Yeah. And
stuff like that, and
because so we saw a lot of blue pills here, specifically blue pills, and I don't remember. Did he take the red pill or the blue pill? That when Morpheus asked him, didn't
he took the red pill. The blue pill was to go back, and it would be all just a dream. They are drugging Neo
Whoa. Okay. I guess when I saw that, I'm just like, I don't think he took the blue pill. I don't remember that. I thought he took the red pill.
Mhm.
So that makes sense because I see all the blue pills now.
Yeah, so they're sedating him in the Matrix, and obviously he would need more than one pill because he's the one. He's probably having a reaction. They're trying to basically keep him drugged up,
Yeah. So he's not aware of what's
sedate him.
Wow. That's awesome. I'm liking what I'm seeing. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to run through it too.
And, and the thing is, Liquid, when you watch the movies, right?
Uh-huh.
Thing is, everyone right now is trying to have is Matrix Online canon? Because at one point it was.
What's the Matrix Online?
Matrix Online was a video that came out after Matrix 3. After the results of Matrix 3, it was supposed to be canon at the
Okay.
time.
Okay.
So things happen in the. I can't tell you.
No, that's fine.
can't
So
tell you.
what was the Matrix Online? Was it
It's an online multiplayer game where basically, yeah, you could play, you could take sides. You could be on the human side, the Merovinci side. You'll learn who that is, and then the machine side.
Oh.
So you could pick three camps to be out of, and fight from there. So yes.
So they're making a game canon to the story?
It did. At one point, it was canon. Now, is it still canon to this day?
We
No
don't-
one knows.
okay.
Because if it is canon, then there might be an answer for Morpheus, and then other stuff.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, no, this is heavy. This is heavy stuff.
And yeah, because they're gonna obviously there is a time jump, obviously. So it's like, okay, so what's happening? You have to fill in the gaps. It's like the thing with Star Wars. Like you had a time jump. You have to say that something happened. There
Right.
has to be some sort of
Reason.
recourse there.
Right. Yeah.
So, and it's just, it's exciting. It's exciting and terrifying at the same time. It's like, man, you could, because when Matrix was doing what they were doing, I think the Matrix was ahead of the curve. I think the Matrix was trying to make a multimedia empire.
Oh, yeah.
Before we were really ready for it.
Yeah.
Like, I think even like to a lesser degree, Dot Hack was victim to this.
Right.
Trying to do too much, spread itself too much, and have too much story. Because it's not just Matrix 2 and 3. It's like the Animatrix. Hell, even the Matrix Reloaded video game was technically canon with Naomi and Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Those actually Naomi, who's played by who? Oh,
Jada Pinkett Smith.
she's reprising a role in this movie, but we didn't see her in this trailer.
Oh, are you sure? I thought I saw her.
I didn't see her.
We'll check it out later. But I played that game to its fullest. Yes, it's technically a bridge between part 1 and part 2. That much I do know, because I remember them leaving and they were like, "What happens now?" It leaves on a cliffhanger, and I'm like, "Oh, it goes into part 2 now," and like I remember that.
So you played the game 2 but didn't watch 2?
Yeah. I played Enter the Matrix, and I never watched part. Like, no, okay. Let me clarify. I'm sorry. I did watch part 2. I just don't really remember it. And like I remember like bits and pieces. I remember the Keymaster for some reason. I remember some things. And then part 3, I know part 3 I did not watch at all.
Okay. Yeah, part 3 is just the third act. It's the payoff.
Yeah.
And then like
Because I just thought part 1 was so cool, and it was like I feel like it even ended cool. Like I get it, like he's the one, like, but like I just felt like I didn't really need to see more. But yeah, I guess because I feel like part 2. I don't know, maybe it was just my fault. I just feel like it made me more confused, maybe, and like
especially with the ending. Don't get me wrong, it did a lot of people.
Okay, good. So I'm not.
I've had the conversation at the end of Matrix 2 where I had to explain the ending to multiple people.
Okay.
And they're like, "How did you keep track of it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just finished this game called Metal Gear Solid 2. This is light work, fam."
Yeah, I bet.
Light work.
Right. Oh man, that's cool though, man. That's nice. I definitely want to watch the 2 and 3.
It's funny because Ivan is such a wannabe ass hipster. He's like, it goes so against the grain to go against the grain, and I didn't do this to you, and I started breaking it down.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, now that you said all that, now I really like it. I was like, you're such a son of a bitch. I'm like, come up. I'm like, come on, dog.
Yeah.
Damn it. Just no,
Damn.
because this, I think there's a potential that this trailer is going to be better than the movie, because this trailer is such it's like it is the battlefield of actual movies, where like I am hyped, I am in, I don't know anything that's happening.
Yeah.
I just know certain key characters, but I want to know more. And like, if this was the only trailer between now and then, it'd be perfect.
Right.
They're not going to do that.
No, of course
It
not.
would be perfect.
Wow.
They're like, no, that was the trailer. The movie's coming out this day. Don't worry about it. Then I'd
Yeah.
be like, I'm day one on. I'm like, I know exactly what I'm doing on my birthday.
Right. No, I feel you there. Man, that's wild. I like it. I'm in. I'm in. I'm ready for it too.
Yeah, if we don't do more reviews on this kind of stuff, I'm like, there's a good chance that I'm gonna like, I seen the trailer, I'm down. I'm not watching anything else about it.
Maybe we should
I
do
think
that.
The less I know.
You want to do that? Like make a pact? We do that now?
Oh, Blood Oath right now?
Yeah, right now. You heard it here. Me and Chris, we're not watching any more trailers until this, because I want to see the movie, and I agree with you. I was already confused before I got into this trailer. I'm still confused. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to see what they have to bring. Even if the movie's complete garbage, I still want to see it. So, yeah.
All right, Liquor, I'm holding you to this.
Yeah, absolutely.
You might have to come with me. Does that mean you're gonna hang out with me on my birthday?
Yeah, absolutely. Unless we decide to do a reaction trailer on one of the shows where we have to watch it together. You know, there might be that too. I don't know. We'll see. We'll come across that when it happens.
Hey, what are you talking about? If you're telling me I get to film awesome episodes of the Microtransaction on my birthday, it sounds like the perfect gift.
Well, I mean, like if another trailer comes out, if we're gonna do a reaction to the trailer, like, so I don't know. We'll
It
see.
depends. I thought we took the oath.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's the only, unless you want to do that instead. It's up to you. I'm leaving the ball in your court since it falls on your birthday.
And I'm gonna leave it back to you, because you're the one who's gonna be learning the Matrix in 2021, which I think is fascinating.
Okay, fine. No more trailers then. That's what I'm saying. All right, no more trailers. Sorry, everyone. No more trailers.
He has decreed it, and so it will be.
Yep.
I think that pretty much wraps everything up, right?
Yeah, it does. Thank you all for joining us. Please like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family. We have a goal here. We're trying to get 50 subscribers on YouTube. We hit 30. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Like just seeing that number, just like hitting that next threshold, that 30. It's so cool. So it just gives me butterflies in my stomach. And I talked to Chris as well. We just get giddy inside. We're constantly just throwing it at each other, like, hey, oh, we got a new one, you know. So thank you again. You know, it means a lot.
Yeah. Oh my God, you mean the world to us. Thank you so much. You don't understand. I felt it. I was like, I think we're gonna get it today. I don't know why. There was no reason, and then it happened, and it was just it was like the best feeling.
It was glorious. But yeah, again, thank you all. Chris, do you have anything left to say to the people before we close it out?
No kung fu.
Oh, I know Kung Fu too. Love each other. Take care. Above all else, be cool. This has been an extra episode of The Microtransaction. We'll see you soon.